From November 14th to 21st, we're inviting you to join us for a powerful trip to Ghana. This isn't just a vacation. This is a chance to walk through the same places where many of our people were captured, held, and shipped off into slavery. So don't wait. Secure your spot today. We're making history by walking through it. Will you be with us?
Whereas a lot of you have heard that Trump has allowed the white Afrikaners from South Africa, those, that definitely have ties to the apartheid regime, he has allowed them to come to the United States as refugees. Now, there was a lie put out by AfriForum, which is their Afrikaner civil rights organization. They've been crying ever since black people took power in 1994. And we know with that culture of people, if they're not in control, somebody's doing something to them. If they're not in leadership, they're oppressed. So AfriForum been running around saying, oh, it's a white genocide in South Africa. Oh, my God, the black people are just doing this. I've been to South Africa several times. I like South Africa. Brothers and sisters over there treat us very well. We got people that work with us in South Africa. We do the Slay Queen show out of South Africa as well, as one of the countries, at least we do it out of. And then, all our other news reporting and other things that happen out of South Africa. And I can tell you, just by me going over there, that I knew when I heard that was a bold-faced lie. That's number one. Number two, them Afrikaners around there, they walk around there very bold. They're not afraid of them at all. It's not like FBAs, okay? Not at all. Trust me. So when I heard them lying, and then when I even heard Trump saying it, I said, huh? Where? Where are they suffering at when they own the majority of the land? Who doing them something? They're treated so good over there. They really are. Now, so they lied, and you got that other Afrikaner, Elon Musk, and listen, this Elon Musk, y'all need to stop buying his Tesla and anything else he's attached to. I'll be honest with you, because that dude is a white supremacist. He's turned X into Stormfront, literally. And Stormfront was a famous white supremacist website. Ever since he's took over that platform, the N-word with the hard R goes on all over the place. It's literally all the white supremacists have flocked to that site, and he does not take them down. He let them say whatever they want to say, right? Now, so Trump and them has allowed the white South Africans to come over. And the first group have came over. Now, it's 4.5 million white South Africans in the country, and yet only 49 had recently come over, and supposedly they're supposed to let 8,000 of them come in through the refugee program and give them a fast track to citizenship. Now, that has angered other people who's in the immigrant community. So let me go ahead on and play just two clips. I want you to watch this.
So you're telling me that MAGA doesn't want people like my father who work their off, who pay their taxes, who are a part of the community and loved in the community. But you guys want the white South Africans, right? Those people who have never paid taxes, never contributed to the economy, never even struggled a day in their life. You're okay with that. You're okay with them coming over here with our tax dollars and getting housing and free phones and getting government aid and fast track to citizenship because they're white?
Yeah, because they're white. Now you get America now, ma'am? See, all of you in the immigrant community that came over to this country And the only reason you came over to this country is because of what FBAs had done, because they didn't want none of you here. OK, what they wanted is what you saw in this video. They wanted white people to come here. That's it. Nobody else. Now, some of you immigrated here, and a lot of you have been anti-black racist to FBAs, whether they Hispanics, whether they're Asians, Arabs, East Indians, and all you other groups. And unfortunately, some, not all, but some of the diaspora has been anti-black against us, undermined us, got in positions of political power, just looked out for their group only, but didn't look out for FBAs. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of you thought that you FBAs are lazy. You FBAs need to stop committing crimes, right? And she mentioned that her father worked hard and did everything right, and yet they still would get her father, anybody else out of this country that's not them. We told them long time ago, they don't like you. We told you as FBAs, we know them. How you gonna tell the experts on these people like we don't know them? That's like me going to argue with a cardiologist about someone's heart condition. I'm not a cardiologist. I don't have expertise in cardiology. This doctor went to school. This doctor went to medical school. This doctor went to residency. He knows what he's talking about over me. I haven't done anything. And that is equivalent to what you immigrants have done in this country. We told you, hey, they don't like you. They don't like you. They may like you just a little bit better than us, but they don't like you because you're not them. Oh, no, they like us because we work so hard and we don't commit these crimes. And, oh, we just do this and we do that. And you go join with these people. You join with them. See, what the issue is, they've joined with these good white people, right? And you join with them against the FBAs. And what happened when Trump got in office, now they're saying, you know what, the gloves are off. We don't want these other groups here and we don't need them. And they went to attack them. And then when they went to attack them, FBAs, this isn't right. We protest and, we stood with you guys for George Floyd and all the other guilt trips they tried to pull, right? And then now after they are attacked and they still being attacked, Trump in one breath is saying, hey, self-deport, I'll give you $1,000 to leave the country. This is what they're saying. And then on the other side, he's bringing in white people, lying about some refugee status for them, fast-tracking them to citizenship while these people wanted to be citizens for a very long time. And they're like, nah, not you. But these apartheid-era Afrikaners, let's bring them in. They're not just bringing in just regular white people. No, they're bringing in, as Steve Bannon said, the most racist white people on the planet Earth from South Africa. That's who they bringing in. And I know y'all mad. See, with Trump being in office, see how everybody's getting touched? You notice that? But when the Democrats are in office, FBA's the only one get touched. And that's what they don't like about with Trump and them being in office. See, when Biden and Kamala was in office, FBAs were just suffering constantly. And what do we say? Hey, you know what? If we gonna suffer, everybody need to suffer. And I'm a firm believer of that. And now y'all suffering. Y'all getting it. Now you seeing how racist America really is. And your Democrat friends, they're not gonna do nothing about it. You know why? Because guess what? They want more white people here too. They're just not going to tell you that. You know why? Because they're not going to do anything. Even your so-called crash out buddies that y'all got, the black ones, right? Because they don't crash out for FBAs. But even your crash outs, they're not going to do nothing about it either. See, what you have to understand, immigrants, whether they Democrats or Republicans, they both believe in white supremacy. And white supremacy is not about upholding you. It's about upholding white people. And they have a birth rate crisis in the greater white community. We're talking about global, okay? And they can't have more babies, so if they can import more here, that's even better. Listen, if they can import a couple of million white people, they have no problem getting you out of here so much faster because they want these white people to work here, right? They want them to live here. But here's the issue. those white people from South Africa, they're going to realize the mistake they made. Because I live here and I've been to South Africa, the first thing they're going to realize by coming here, they may say, oh, my God, this is beautiful. All the white people running the country, all these white people. Yeah, but this is the problem. The white people here don't like foreign white people like that. That's number one. Number two, the FBAs aren't black South Africans. I'm not trying to talk down on the brothers and sisters in South Africa. Let's call it what it is. Julius Malema is not the norm. I've been there. The people who roll with Julius, okay, but they're not the majority who roll with Julius. So let's call that what it is. It's way too many of them. It's passive and all kind of other things that happen over there in South Africa. When they run up on FBAs, they will have an issue. Another issue they're going to see is that they can't just hire maids and gardeners and all the things they had in South Africa for really, you don't have to pay much. And you have literally people waiting on you hand and foot at your house. In America, you're not going to be able to afford that. I'm going to say something else. The American dollar is trash in America. It's wonderful outside of America. I'm telling y'all, once you get outside of America with that American dollar, oh my God, you literally can live like a rich man or a rich woman outside of America. Those of you who travel, you know what I'm talking about. You know, the moment you leave this country and go to certain other countries, this American dollar goes so much further. It don't go far in this country. And they're going to see, oh my God, I'm making American dollars, and that money going to go just like this because the American dollar is trash in America. They're going to see how hard it is to live. They complain about South Africa. I give them a year, and they're going to be running back to South Africa. That's why I would like the ANC to revoke their citizenship, because they shouldn't be able to run back. They should be stuck here as Americans, be stuck here and really see how America works, because they left a good situation for them. They really did. You own the majority of the land. You run a lot of the economy. You still got your privilege over there. The people are docile in a lot of ways. And you're going to leave all that to come here and basically you're going to struggle. You're going to deal with hostile FBAs who ain't going to put up with you. You're going to deal with hostile white Americans. They're not going to put up with you. Because Trump and his administration is not going to be there with you. What church is that? The Episcopal Church just ended their relationship with the federal government over this, because it said, hey, they're not no refugees and we're not going to help resettle them. No, we ended our relationship. They came out with that because everybody know that's wrong and what's going on. But to you immigrants that's here, we told you so. We told you how these people don't like nobody but themselves. And you thought that, oh, if I just get with them and I participate in anti-black racism and I talk down on FBAs and I do all their little dirty work. See, y'all, for years, y'all was doing the dirty work for the folks so they can keep their hands clean. And now they got in position and they trying to get you out of here and bring in more white folk. And I know it hurts your feelings. I know it hurts. Oh, it hurts. They are grabbing up your family members and making public spectacles of them. They are putting them in detention, not telling people where they at. Oh, they shipping them to El Salvador. They doing all kind of things to your family members. It's messed up, isn't it? And you don't have FBAs to look out for you because you chose your side. You chose your side. You want to be over there with them folks? You could have been over here with us. If you would have joined with us, all you other groups what black folks are asking for, we were saying, hey, let's have a true people of color coalition that we all work together as people of color, right? Or as minorities. Let's work together. It's more of us in this country than them. We can really run the country. We can do good for ourselves. We all unify. No, you didn't want no people of color. You didn't want no minorities. You didn't want a reciprocal relationship. No, you wanted to get in here. You only wanted to use black people when you're in trouble. But when we need something to be reciprocal, you didn't want to do that. You didn't want to. And FBAs say, okay, well, we get it. We delineated from everybody. We're not worried about nobody but ourselves. You on your own with them folks. So while they doing mass deportations for you, they're bringing in white Afrikaners, apartheid era people. That's who they want in this country. We told you. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad because I already know what them white South Africans about to get into and what they about to come into in this country. They not gonna want to be here long. I'm telling you, they're not. Even the people over there. I seen a video of a white lady say that that's not the best of Afrikaners coming over there. This is not the middle class and people that's doing good, the professionals. These are the poor, don't have no job. Basically, the scrubs of South Africa. But that's kind of European history. Like every time they go somewhere, it's never the best of Europe. It's always the worst of Europe. That's usually what it is. Because why would a middle class or upper class South African leave? Why would they leave? They got a good thing going over there. A real good thing going for themselves. There's no reason to leave that place. Food's good. Beaches is good. You know, they may have their issues here and there, but I'm telling you, there's no reason to leave South Africa. And I'm saying that as an American, there's no reason to leave there. But, you know, when you leave, when you do something on the guys are racist, and check this out. The dudes that went over here crying about a white genocide, the dudes from AfriForum, they still in South Africa. They're not leaving. They're not leaving. They didn't actually want Trump to do what he's doing. They wanted Trump to put sanctions on the government of South Africa. That's what they wanted. They did not want Trump to say, okay, well, should come over here as refugees, forget them then. They didn't want that. But hey, it is what it is. So we'll see within a year how long these people will last. I heard they go into places like, I heard South Carolina. I heard, was it Iowa, Idaho, one of them places. They're going to put them in different states. And they will see, especially in South Carolina. You put you around some FBAs, and you think you're going to talk to black folks like you talk to some of them black South Africans? Yeah, you're going to get a rude awakening about FBAs. I can't wait to hear the stories about from black people posting on TikTok or YouTube, whatever. I can't wait for you to get some good welcome to America by the FBAs. Because for a long time, y'all done too much in South Africa, but that's okay. America is going to get you right real quick. But the immigrants, I'm so glad you're getting your wake-up call. Oh, I love it. I love it. Because this is what you get for